Scorpius. Hello. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Adrian H, your page in Great Life. And if it's your first time, I'd like to welcome you as well. I'm intuitive healer, I practice holistic wellness, and spiritual regression hypnosis. Just to let you know very quickly, is I have decided to open for personal readings again. Now I'm only going to do it on Saturdays, and I will do either one spiritual regression hypnosis session or 2 readings only on a Saturday. My email address is down below in the description, so feel more than welcome to contact me. Very much first come first serve sort of basis. Okay, so let's see what we have for you. Those cards just went flying right out, so we're going to see what we have for you. 2 cards came out. One says Field of Dreams. We're going to do your tarot and look a little bit deeper. Field of Dreams and Balancing Act. Okay, now obviously it is a general reading. Take what resonates. If you are on a cusp, I always recommend that you look at both sort of readings. Always bring them out in the same day, or I'll try my best to do so at least. And also, if you obviously look at all the different readings, you get to see those beautiful thumbnails that I created with my friend, and there's a link down below in the description for her. It says AC Digital Marketing Solution. So Scorpios, this is reminding you that the journey is not yet done. All right, I feel that for some of you, it's almost like there's a very much an energy here of the end of the road, and in actual fact, things are just sort of beginning to warm up now. So where it might feel to you that is what's happening, it's very much a balancing act that's happening over here. Out with the old, in with the new type of thing. Okay, but it's challenging because with a journey like that, there's always, energies, people, things that are left behind. I do, however, feel in your particular case, there are people that you are quite okay with leaving behind. You're like, that's all right, I'm okay. No need, that's okay. So that is very much leaving the past in the past and being quite okay with that, being quite at peace with that, and it's almost a sense of, if they're at peace with it, fantastic. If they're not in peace with it, I'm at peace. All right. So we're looking at what is the energy that brought you to that, to this particular point in time. So we're having a look at that for you. Okie dokie. Okie freaking dokie. So the 6 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the King of Swords. You've pretty much made up your mind here, So, yeah, there was a whole forgiveness thing that took place. I'm sorry, you sorry, letting it go, releasing the past, very deep inner healing. I love you, you love me, we're not hating each other. And there's a beautiful moving forward here. There's definitely a marriage somewhere on the table. Somewhere, not necessarily you, but somebody's getting married. And however, this marriage has got a very powerful impact on your life somehow. I don't know, it's almost like it impairs somehow on your personal choices for this person. So it might be you getting married, but I feel this is more sort of like a marriage that is affecting your life somehow. And you really had to, sort of decipher how it is that you feel about that. Okay, so somehow you made peace with a situation there in the past, with a connection. So this could be like your child, anything like that. Someone made peace with a connection, came to terms with a connection, beautifully going forward. And so now you're quite clear about where you're standing with this whole situation. Now, obviously, with this reading, it is a love reading, or as it says, love. But when I speak about love, I speak about you. I speak about your flow with love. I speak about your connection with love. Also, at the top of the deck, there's the star. I'm still busy. That's what I will draw for you from next, for your current energy. But there's a star over there, which is Aquarius energy. So also sort of alignment. It's almost like in this situation, you didn't quite get your way, but somehow you see, you kind of got the wisdom of taking the more, I feel that you're the more mature energy in this particular path. So you might be dealing with somebody younger. Somebody's quite important to you, and there was a great sense of disappointment. But with love, we're speaking about how love impacts you, how you impact love. So your sort of alignment with the universal energy of love. Okay. let's look at that Four of Wands over there. What's happening over there with that Four of Wands? And with the Four of Wands, there's the Ace of Cups. You really made peace with the situation, okay? You made peace with the situation. You, in actual fact, I feel that you learned quite something from the situation, whatever it may be. You actually learned something from it, and it almost reminded you of how you may have felt at a point when you had a powerful connection. So in many senses, even though there might have been some disappointment in this connection or in this situation, it also reminded you in many ways how out of sync you were with things. And you know, even if you just sort of drove past or walked past and you saw like a wedding or something like that, you I see this beauty, I see this shining of people. And for some of you, for a long time, you were very angry, you were holding grudges. You know, you were mad at someone specifically for something somehow that didn't work out. They left you, you left them. Somehow, it's weird. I see almost like I've got no idea what you call this in other parts of the world, but in South Africa, Cape Town in South Africa, where I am, and this is a slang word, we call it a bompie, B-O-M-P-I-E. Okay, but it's basically it's normally sort of like syrup drink, like, you know, like those ones that you buy in the shop, syrup, and then you normally add water to it, and you kind of put it in a plastic bag and you freeze it. You know, it's just like a homemade sort of lollipop. I see something like that, sort of melting away. Very vibrant color. I can't quite tell, but it seems like it might be red, possibly orange, but sort of like on this wooden slabs, almost like those slabs that you get sort of on those school sort of you know, those school sort of like seats, you know, by the sports fields, and it's sort of like dripping in between there, almost like a small child might have lifted it. So I don't know if that's like a direct message for somebody, but then looking at this King of Swords, you've got the Two of Wands. This situation really got you looking inwards towards yourself, okay? I feel that you've been very unfair towards someone. You've been justifying it quite well in your mind, and now realizing that, you know what, I was actually wrong in that situation. So, oh, okay. Now, so where you currently are, there's the Seven of Wands. So this is taking an honest look at your own emotions. The King of Pentacles, and then the High Priestess, which also had the World with it. So things are really changing for you where you are right now. Your perspective about everything is changing. It's changing really well. It's changing really beautifully. Things are rocking, yeah. Because where you currently are, there are still some emotions that you're working through, but it's also as you release a lot of those emotions that were holding you back, as you're releasing a lot of those sort of like unnecessary entanglements, you know, it's like you're really realigning with the positive flow of life, with the abundance of life, with the vibrancy of life. You were very unhappy here for a long period of time, and you didn't even realize that you were unhappy, okay? And so it's almost like you're at a space where you're like a new baby being born. Like you're full of potential, you're looking forward at life. Things are really shifting in your favor here. Okay? And it's like you've got a new sort of lease on life, because you are seeing how a lot of the things that you were doing previously that were holding you back, you are beginning to really see how, you know, that the person that was mostly, you know, negatively influenced, disadvantaged by those things, were actually you. And you're like, I'm not going to do this anymore. Okay? So it's moving away from that non-serving energy. So clarifying the Seven of Pentacles there for you, it's a Page of Cups. This is you sorry, taking in almost a humble sort of position, saying, what can I learn from this connection? Whatever this connection is that came about, this powerful shift in your energy and perspective that somehow has to do with this wedding that somehow threw you quite a little bit, okay? It's like you're looking at life very fresh, very new. Let's look at the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles clarified by the King of Swords. You're really getting to see in such a powerful way how you are the master of your own destiny. Okay? this is that really powerful energy where we sometimes realize that if a lot of the things in my life, you know, were sort of like very sort of adverse, brought me things that I didn't like, with the change of perspective, I can also get a lot of things that I do like. Alright, so a lot of things are really changing for you here. Let's look at this Wheel of Fortune that is following the High Priestess, because this is a powerful message. Things are changing, things are rocking, things are really rocking. Okay, there's two cards that just flew out there for you. In reverse, the Queen of Cups and the Three of Swords. Sorry. So, you've come really far, you've done really great work. There's another card falling out for you, Three of Pentacles. Come very far, done really great work, but it's like you're clinging onto the pain. You're clinging onto the pain. You're clinging onto it. Alright? You want somebody to be sorry. You want somebody to apologize. And you are reminded that you are with the Three of Pentacles, you are reminded, you know, with the Three of Pentacles, that is busy clarifying this Wheel of Fortune over here, that you are in the space of a new beginning, and you want to be very mindful of the energy that you focus on, because the energy that you focus on, you can feel that it's only, you know, it's only right and it's only fair, you know, that you sort of get this sort of apology and things like that that you deserve. But when you focus on that, you want to be careful, because that can actually bring you that which you don't actually want to have in your life. And where's this energy taking you going forward? Five of Swords, Nine of Wands, Six of Swords. So, I do see you laying down the fight, the external fight. But I also see you kind of holding things inside. You know, saying like, I will forgive, but I won't forget, that type of vibe. And going forward, and this is quite amazing, there's one of two things happening over here for you. And you really want to be mindful of this. What you focus on. Well, first of all, you go into a new phase. No question about that. Your focus will determine how you experience it. This can be the most wonderful thing for you. So where you are right now, you need to make this decision today. Are you going to laying down the outside fight and not laying down the inside fight really make things worse, because now you're internalizing it. Okay? I just want to draw you one card for the Six of Swords. This card came right out. The Hierophant. Again, a powerful new beginning. A powerful new beginning, but you get to determine how this beginning actually plays out for you. Okay, this can be the biggest blessing, but with all due respect, the way that some of you are heading at the moment, you're heading into a space where you're creating negativity for yourself, because your focus is too much on others as opposed to on you. Okay, be careful of that. So let's see the image that you focus on. If it resonates with you, Scorpio, you're more than welcome to like the video, give me a comment, let me know where we're connecting from, and if it resonates with you, you know, subscribe to the channel. The card that you get to, you know, focus on is you're strong. You are really strong. Focus on your inner strength. Focus on your positivity, because you've got many positive traits. You've got many things going positively for you. There's many of you that are so much stronger than you actually imagine at this particular point in time, and you are giving birth to something new, but it's your choice whether this is a positive new or a negative new. So, you know, work at the internal cleaning up as well. All right, let's see what we've got here with the Law of Attraction card. So I do not need to monitor my thoughts. All right, so this is really incredible, because sometimes we focus so much on monitoring our thoughts for what it is that we want to have. But you know, I always say that it's all fine and well to go with the flow, but first set the flow. When you lay down the outer fight, when you lay down the inner fight, when you can reach that space of inner peace, you don't have to watch your thoughts, because you are aligning with peace. Okay, at the back it says, rather than trying to monitor your thoughts, pay attention to how you are feeling, for if you should choose a thought not in harmony with your broader intentions, you will feel the discord, and that's a good way to always know whether we're in flow or not, you know. And then you can redirect your thoughts to something that feels better and therefore serves you better. The power is always within you. Never forget that. See you all next time.